Hi everyone, let's make this low budget jollof recipe where you can use 50 cedis or less, at least 45 cedis to make this recipe. Making this recipe made me realize that life is so hard because you can't even make a decent meal without spending so much money. However, these were the ingredients that I used. I bought this rice, 12 cedis, pepper 2 cedis, onion was 3 cedis. Guy, I can't see I was begging in the market for reduction. Tomatoes are so expensive now. That was 12 cedis, but I asked for reduction and she gave it to me for 10 cedis. Okay, and this oil was 8 cedis. Guy, it was so expensive. The rest were 2 cedis. Pomo was about 5 cedis, and that was it. Okay, so I had to buy a protein, and that was my egg. Because if I buy total beef, that will make the price go up a bit. So I'm going to use 1 egg, and I'm going to chop all my ingredients. That is my onions and my tomatoes. The fact that we're making a low budget doesn't mean we're not going to make it nice. So I'm going to blend my pepper, ginger, garlic here. Add in some water, cover this and blend. Then we're going to cook that tomatoes. The reason why I'm using this method is because it's low budget, I want the university students to be able to try it. Not everybody has an air fryer or an oven in their room, so we're going to go by this method where we cook the tomatoes so that it would actually make it cook faster when you're making the stew. This also makes it taste really nice, and the tomatoes become very smooth. Okay, so we're going to cover this and blend. No need to add water, but if you want, you can add water. Now let's start our stew. You're going to add in some oil. Make sure you manage your oil because that oil is very small for this recipe. Now I'm going to add in your pepper and ginger mix into that saucepan. Give this a good mix and cover this and let it fry for about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, just a little bit. Now go ahead and add in your tomato paste. Remember, this recipe is low budget, so the ingredients are very small, but we're managing because we want to get it right and also make the jollof tasty. And this is for the people that don't really have enough money, or people that are working on a budget, cooking on a budget, and anything like that. Now add in the tomato paste and fry this with the onions and the pepper mixture, and then this is what we have, guys. Normally, when I'm making jollof, the tomato paste should be a lot so that you can get it very red, but we're not getting that today. So no red bell peppers, no beetroot, nothing, but we'll manage this recipe. Now go ahead and add in the tomato mixture and cook your stew. Now here I'm going to add in my seasoning, where I mixed some curry powder, REMIE chicken, and some seasoning cube here. That's it. And that was about 2 to 3 cedis total cost. Okay, now the stew is almost ready. Let it cook so you can see the oil settling. Then you know that your stew is ready for the jollof. Okay, so this can take about 45 to 30 or 30 to 45 minutes approximately. Okay, so because the stew is not enough, so I mean it cooks faster. Now go ahead and add in your washed rice to this stew, and then you're going to just give it a good mix. Let that stew soak the rice up. Remember, jollof doesn't cook with what? Water. It cooks with steam. You can actually make jollof without adding water to it. Yeah. Now I'm going to add in that water from the rice because I'm trying as much as possible not to add plain water. No, because the jollof has to be flavorful, even with the low budget. Now add in some egg because Charlie, we don't have money to buy protein, so we're going to use this 1 egg for the recipe. Now cover this and let that steam up a bit. Okay. Now you're going to take that off and then just give it a good stir. Jollof doesn't need a lot of stir because the more you stir, the more it breaks up, because you want that jollof to be 1-1, even with the low budget method. Okay, now here I'm going to add in some water from the ginger and garlic and pepper mixture I blended, because I'm trying as much as possible not to use plain water, so that's the water I added, a little bit of it. Now cover this and let that jollof steam up and cook well, and this is what we have. This can take about 40 minutes to cook or less if maybe your jollof is lesser than mine, yeah, because the quantity takes up time. Yeah, so this is what we have, and my jollof is ready. My egg is well cooked, and guys, this is ready to serve. Now, do you like my low budget jollof recipe? I know it's not actually the best looking jollof in the world, but it is low budget, and we've tried as much as possible to make it look good and even taste good, guys. This jollof actually really tasted so good, and I loved it. Feel free to comment any other low budget recipe you want me to try, and I'm gonna do that for you guys. Now I have a detailed jollof recipe that is over Sabi one on my page. If you want to know how to make that, you can also check it out. But for my university students and my Sapa people, please make sure you try this low budget jollof recipe and you're going to love it. Okay, now I added in some lettuce, which was off budget because the jollof was looking too plain. And this is what we have, guys. I hope you love this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share my videos. Bye.